Welcome to the Gallery Date. I'm Jenn Singer, founder of Jenn Singer Gallery. Thanks for joining me for our weekly date to chat about art and life and perhaps the art of life, all in bite-sized, not at all fancy, but definitely savory episode nuggets. Let's mingle, my friends.
Well, hey there. Thank you so much for joining me for our gallery date. Today, we're diving in with some questions we received over the past week since announcing the launch of this video podcast. And I am loving these. So thank you so much for sending them through. Let's just get started. Question number 1. What 3 books do you always have on your desk? Oh, so good. Well, to start, within eyeshot from, this is my desk, I always have to have within eyeshot The Little Engine That Could. Yes, the children's book. Because when I'm feeling discouraged or like I just can't anymore, like I just can't, I take a deep breath and I spot this book, and then I just know. I know that I can. Sometimes I have to literally say to myself, I think I can out loud. But also for those moments of victory, when something exciting happens, when I've overcome a challenge, I look at this book and I am like, yes, little engine. Yes, you can. Yes, you did. So I have a 2-year-old little boy named Maddox who has his own copy of this book because Mama isn't sharing this one, baby. And I have to hide it when he comes into my office because it's one of his favorites. But he has his own copy, which he's totally destroyed. I don't want him to destroy my little mini copy. This I need in my office. I need to see this in my life. I think I can. 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 So the second book that I always have on my desk is, drumroll, Mary Portas's Work Like a Woman. I love this book. I'm not sure if my American friends know about Mary like the Brits do, but her nickname in the UK is Mary Queen of Shops. She is a powerhouse, and I find this book very inspiring. And actually, she lives nearby in a village where we used to live in the same village. And I'm a bit obsessed with running into her. So we bump into her once in a while at a favorite local pub, and I try to play it cool, but inside I'm like, oh my God, Mary, your book is on my desk and I love you and teach me everything you know. But I don't do that. I totally try to play it cool. And I'm like, oh, hey. Anyway, that brings me to book number 3, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. Holy moly, this book is a game changer. I've read it about 250 times. It is currently not on my desk, as I loaned it to a friend recently when they were describing a feeling of being a bit stuck in their thoughts on the next steps in their career and life. And if you ever feel like you've reached like a big goal or received something that you really wanted, and then all of a sudden doom and gloom stories come into your mind and immediately dampen that joy of accomplishment we were feeling, well, it turns out that this is just our minds upper limiting us, and it happens to everyone. It's totally normal, and it's a daily practice to push through these upper limits. And this book is everything. It tells you all about it. Go get it. It's amazing. Links to each of these books are in the show notes, though you may be able to dig a copy of The Little Engine That Could out of your parents' basement or your kids' room. Oh, and speaking of kids' books, have you read The Snail and the Whale? Do not even get me started. I can hardly get through it sometimes without absolute tears. Totally verklempt. Okay, so here's question number 2. What is the craziest art world story you've read lately? Good question, because there are many crazy art world stories. But here's one that is so random and kind of sweet that I saw recently in the Metro News in the UK. The headline reads, Squidge the Penguin is Cornwall's next up-and-coming artist. Squidge the Penguin. Quote, when people think of artists, they tend to think of the grand works of Leonardo da Vinci, Vincent van Gogh, or Van Gogh if you live in the UK, or Pablo Picasso. But one Cornish penguin pushing all the conventional boundaries is Squidge, whose chaotic paintings are taking the art world by storm. Pause. You definitely didn't read this in the New York Times. Okay, continue. The article goes on to say that being an artist is part of Squidge's daily enrichment activities with his care team at the Cornish Seal Sanctuary in Cornwall. And, quote, Squidge's artwork is even expected to raise £1.3 million at auction as part of the Sanctuary's Fund Our Future campaign, which will go towards 4 new pools at the Sanctuary and his brand new home. Oh, Squidge! The article continues to say, and I quote, if you've never seen art by a penguin before, have you ever seen art by a penguin before? Probably not. If you've never seen art by a penguin before, it's just as beautiful and chaotic as it sounds, and absolutely captures Squidge's cheeky personality. Squidge is known on site for his cheeky and fun personality and always delights visitors to the sanctuary. I continue the quote by saying, members of the team claim they always knew Squidge had it in him to be a creative genius, and now he really has shown his true colors. One of his caretakers, Polly, said, quote, watching Squidge unveil his inner artist has been truly inspiring. They say creativity takes courage, and we've loved seeing Squidge embrace this side of himself, this new side of himself. So there you are. Talk about big leaps. If Squidge can do it, so can you. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I forgot to press record again. It's happened again. All right, here we go. Our final question for today comes from my brother, Mike. Who is your favorite sibling? All right, people. This is a loaded question and not water I'm going to dip my toe in because 1, I have quite a few siblings, and 2, there's a longer story here as to why I have so many siblings. Nope, not going to go there today. All right, so that's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in to this very first episode of The Gallery Date. It means so much. Meet me for our date every Wednesday on thegallerydate.com or jennsingergallery.com/The Gallery Date. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you soon.